to share that I am going to make a fall sweater. I'm very excited about it. And my goal, inspired by timeline, is to do matching one for my son and me. So we shall see how far if I get through it. But I am trying to decide. I got a tan color and a brown color. Those will probably be my two main colors. And then I got an orange and this like green. I think I should pick just either the green or the orange, but I'm not 100% sure. I think if I do the green, then I can continue it on and count as like a Christmas sweater too. However, the orange is so beautiful. So I don't know. What do we think? Should we do tan, brown with just green, just orange, or both? Okay, let me get on here real quick too, because I realized last night that the poll last minute voting changed to a tie from just orange to all of them, so including the green too. So I'm doing like a granny square style sweater, so it should be easy to add in the green. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. Today is my first event, so I probably won't be on here much after this. And my son has just been sick, and he woke up early this morning, so we shall see how that goes today. But just wanted to update you on that because that kind of changed. So I will probably add in the green too. Okay, let me get on here and update you on the sweater. My kid is awake, so we'll see how this goes. But it took me forever to finally decide what I wanted to do. But I decided to do a granny square sweater. I will link. You say hi? I will link the pattern that I'm using. It's just a free pattern I found on Pinterest by Hey Hey Crochet. I will link all the stuff too, or post about it in the next slide. We'll see. You say hi, yes. But anyway, so I started making little granny squares. They're super quick to whip up, which is really nice. So hopefully I will get it made quick. And so basically you have 4 of these sleeves, so 2 on each side, like the front and the back. So my goal is to do an orange one and then a green one for each front and back. So you're getting an orange and a green on each side, and then it will just be one big granny square for the front and the back. So I'm not quite sure how I'll figure out the color changes for that, but I'll get there. So it's going super well. I've already made 1, 2, 3 green squares and then 2 orange. So I'm getting through it pretty quick. Right now I am currently working on a custom order that is for a little boy whose birthday is this weekend. They said it doesn't have to come this weekend, but the sooner the better. So I'm going to try to get that in the mail hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. I'm almost done with it. So it was decently quick to whip up. So that would be good. And then I have a pattern test that I want to finish, and then hopefully I will work on this. And then I also need to work on my pattern that I'm creating. So I will keep you guys updated on everything, but that is where we're at with the sweater. Okay, so that is just a quick little recap of everything that has been leading up to this week. I will be assembling all of the pieces for the sweater. It's taken me months to get to this point of putting them all together, mainly just because I've been busy with other stuff. That is the stuff that I posted on Instagram. I didn't realize I'd be doing a YouTube video on it, so I didn't make YouTube style videos for it. That is just to catch you up to see what my thought process was through everything and how I've gotten to here. So come along with me this week as I assemble everything and do the final review. Okay, so today is Sunday. I just got home from church. My son just went down for his nap. I'm trying to decide what to do. This week, my plan is to finish sewing together all the pieces for my sweater, and then hopefully it should be done. I'm going to decide once I sew them all together and see how it fits on me, if I want to do like a cuff or a collar. But I'm thinking I'll just leave it because that was the original pattern. So I think it'll kind of change the whole vibe. But anyway, so I have to do that. However, I'm also working on this month's Get Stitchin' with Oddball Crochet as well, which this month is, I believe it's Avery Crochets. I'll link everything down below. That's the creator for this month, and I got her Woodland Animal Snuggler pack. They're really tiny little guys. Let me show you. I'm super excited about them. Okay, so I'm just in my kitchen right now. And so the pattern that I got is like a whole pack of, I think there's like 5 of them. They're really adorable, but they are really quick to work out. 2 nights ago, I started working on the little bear one. Here, let me bring you into the light. Look at how stinking adorable. He's so cute. I kind of like, you're supposed to sew on the snout, and it's not the cleanest work, but he's still super cute. I am in love. He was like maybe an hour to whip up, and he's so cute. And then last night I did the little owl. Is that not the cutest little thing ever? I am literally obsessed with these. I don't know how much I'm going to charge for them, but they're definitely going to be under 20. I'm thinking between 15, maybe 18, probably 15 though, because they're so quick to work up, and they use such little yarn sewing off of them. And they have the option to do either this bottom, which is just 1 little knot, or 2 like little legs, which I'm going to probably try. I had started the rabbit or the bunny this morning, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do that and continue that, or if I want to work on my sweater. I will take you guys along whatever I end up doing. Yeah, overall I'm very excited though. I think they are so adorable, and I'm probably honestly going to get another one of her patterns while I have the discount this month. I just don't know which one yet. She has a lot of options and a lot of cute little like market make ones that seem like perfect, so I'm just gonna have to shop around and pick which one I want to make. So, but I will keep you guys updated, and that is what I'm working on currently. Also, while I'm over here, before I forget, I had a custom order for a shark, which I think I mentioned in a previous video, but I finished that, and that's gonna hopefully go in the mail this week. But look, is this not so stinking cute? It turned out so adorable and like more, I guess, accurate than what I was thinking. What, I don't know. I love this pattern. I think he turned out so adorable. And I definitely think if I have more events, especially like if I did the boat docking event next year, I might need to make some of these. These are perfect. They are it's such a good pattern. So anyway, that's gonna go in the mail too this week. I'm in the process of sewing these sleeves together, and I got both sleeves done. You can't see me, hold on. I just got both sleeves done, and I don't think it's going to fit. So this is the front panel, and it's supposed to all just fit like this. And she said that, I guess I should just do it. She said that you might need to add more rows on the sides to get the sleeves to fit. Let me see if I can show you guys. I think it's gonna be still, I don't know though, if I might end up sewing everything together, putting it on, and then I can always add 2 more squares on the end. I think I'm gonna do that because I don't know if it's gonna like pull, and maybe if I block it too, it might add a lot of length. I might do that. This might work, guys. We're gonna go with it, and these are the sleeves. Okay, so you're supposed to just sew all of it together. So I think what I'm gonna do is sew, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I think I'm gonna sew here, and then sew here. I wasn't even looking, because I sewed the top part together, and I might just sew these together. I'm not quite sure how wide I want the part where the head, I don't think there's, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out and just kind of eyeball it. Maybe sew like this much on either side so I can still get my head in. I also probably should have matched the colors, but oh well. This is actually going to be the front because I like this. I like having the brown, more of the brown. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to try to sew all of this together and we'll see if my son wakes up. Yesterday ended up being not the greatest day. My son had a rough day, and then we had our church's small group in the evening, so it's like barely able to crochet anything. But I'm going to continue working on my sweater. I'll show you what I got done. So I got done the sleeves and this half. So this is what I've got so far, which I was putting it on to kind of just see roughly where I'm at. And let me show you. Okay, here we are. I'm a little worried the sleeves won't be good, but we're gonna see. We're gonna finish sewing it all together right now. We're gonna try it on. We're gonna see how the sleeves fall. I might also just do like a ribbed base, but we'll see. We're gonna wait. We're gonna try it all on. So I just have to do the one side in the sleeve, and then also up the insides. So let's see how much of it I can get done while my son naps. I've got half of it done, just to show you. I still have to do this half, but I think it's definitely gonna still be a little too big. I think I might have to do like a row around, but we'll see. And then this, let's see, because it'll probably look better. I don't know. We'll have to see. We're gonna see. It's done. Well, sewing it together is done. Let's see. Okay, so I don't hate it, but I don't love it right now. I definitely think the sleeves need to be longer. I'm definitely a longer sleeve kind of girl. I like when they come over my hands and stuff, and this is definitely not it. Since they are wider, I probably won't make them as long as I normally would like. As I was sewing it together, I think what I'm gonna do, it is kind of cute though, I do love it. I think what I'm gonna do is do a round or two of the tan granny square, because that's what's on the end, and then doing a brown or orange cuff, so that way you have about like this much more. That brings me right around to my wrist probably, and then I can do a little cuff that might be a little tighter. We'll see. The whole vibe though is for it to be looser, so I'm gonna do the cuff or do 2 more rounds of the tan and see how I feel about it. But overall, I think I love it. Let me see if I can get a better angle here. Hold on. Don't mind the background. Who knows what it is. I don't know how I feel about the back being different. I kind of do like it though. I'm not opposed to it. Do we think this should be the back or this should be the back? Oh, I kind kind of like this side. Anyway, I'll figure that out. But I think overall, it's really cute. I'm in love with it. I cannot wait. So I'm gonna work on doing the sleeves, and I will get back to you and see how I feel about it after. Okay guys, forgive the angle, this kind of weird angle. I'm trying to get the full body shot, so it's kind of don't mind this whole area. But anyway, here it is. This is the final reveal. I added the little extra round, 2 rounds on the sleeves, and I think I love it. I haven't done any like blocking or washing it or anything, just because I'm kind of scared too. I'm sure at some point I will probably throw it in the wash, because I don't really do wearables a ton. And this is why, because I don't have the patience or time to block it and then let it dry and stuff. Like, I just want to wear it. It is what it is. But I think once I wash it, or if I do end up blocking it, the sleeves will end up coming down a little bit more, because I normally prefer them to be a little bit on the longer end, like not this far back, but also since it's wider sleeves, I don't want them to be too long, because they're just going to get into everything. So overall though, I think I love it. Here's the back. So this is the brown side. I kind of like it being on the front, I think, but I don't think it really matters. I think it could go either way. It might end up being better reversed. I don't know, what do you think? This way? Or let me switch. Or this way. I don't know. I think they look good both ways. I do actually kind of like it like this. I just came home from Bible study and I wore it all morning at Bible study the other way. So this one is, and everyone loved it. So I really, really like it. It's definitely more on the wider end at the base too, which is definitely not totally my style. I usually, the sweaters I've made before, I usually do like a ribbing and kind of cinch it in. And the same with the sleeves, but it's definitely more supposed to be a flowier vibe, so I think it works. Overall, I do love it. It was way quicker to work up than I was thinking it would be, which is really nice. I think I will start working on a matching one for my son, so that this month and next month we can match as it gets cooler out. It makes me want to make a Christmas one or some type of winter one. I don't know though. I don't know if I would just do the same style, or if I would do just like single crochet for it to be warmer over the winter. And then if I would do Christmas themed, or just like winter colors, so that it could go into January and February. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how much I also wear this. It took me a couple months to make from start to finish, with a lot of pauses in between. So if I had worked from start to finish without any pauses, it probably would have been really quick to work up. The time I actually spent making it, I didn't keep track of, but it definitely wasn't that long. It took me like a day to sew it all together, just a couple hours. So I think it will be the perfect fall weather sweater. I love the colors. I'm glad I did this way. So let me know in the comments what you think, if you enjoyed this kind of video, if you want to see me do a Christmas one. And stay tuned, because I will be posting a video of me making one for my son. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited about that.